Welcome back. It's time to save them. It's time. I really want to make a shuttle. But we need to build off of, could have sworn we had the Paladin too. I guess we didn't save it. Or we didn't rename it. So the last one was the Paladin 2. This is 3 for the rescue mission. And I don't think we need anything different. We just need to land there. So we can get, because we know this ship works, right? We know it does exactly what we need it to. You're flying a shuttle right now? I haven't even tried building a shuttle, so that's gonna be an experience. Oh, also, we need to here, because that's the shell. Wait, that's the shell. Do I really not have a heat shield? Could have sworn I had a heat shield. So we need to have a decoupler for the heat shield. I mean, it worked just fine last time. But don't need to take that risk, right? There we go. Those are solar panels. Where are... Oh yeah, our landing legs are right there. Okay. So now we need to do our staging, though. Of course, everything's different. This will go here. Rogues. Okay, this is the one thing I don't like about the game. Is how annoying it is to, What is this? Oh, that's the shell. Which... Honest, yeah, we want this. We want that off pretty early. Once we're in space. So... Rockets, detach the solids. Make sure everything's right. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So we... Rocket solids off. This shell needs to stay on for now. But this shell comes off. And we detach there. That rocket takes over. Once that rocket's done, we detach here. Well, I guess we could do all of these detachings on the same one. So take off the shell, separate from here, and separate from the shell. Which then this rocket takes over. And this is our landing and takeoff rocket. And then this is for landing. And then this is for landing. Yeah. Okay. Wait. This one and this one need to attach at the same time? No. Yeah. Because this is attached to the rocket. And this is attached to the heat shield. Because... what's this? This is the heat shield. Is this a heat shield? What is this? No, that's the remote guidance. That's a heat shield. And that's a heat shield. Okay. So I did have 2 heat shields. Okay, there we go. So now we gotta do all of our staging again. So we detach from the rocket and we detach from the shell here. And then I mean Drogue first, then that one. Rocket, detach, shoots. Okay, I think we're good. I think our staging is good. We are a go on the Paladin 3. Let's save. Take off that shell. Detach. That rocket's a go. Once that rocket's done, we detach there. Then let that rocket take over, take off the shell. Actually, I think we want like that if that's the case. That rocket takes over. That's what takes us into the moon. And brings us back. Okay. We're good. Our crew. We're taking Jeb. Jeb is going to save Bill. Time for launch. Time for launch. Alrighty. Let's take a look at what we will be working with. The moon is right there. We have a pretty decent launch site. Yeah, we should be able to get a nice little, a nice and easy encounter here. We'll go for launch. We're gonna do our maneuver here. Rock this little angle for a little bit. I want to get a somewhat decent orbit. Solid fuels are overheating. Everything's overheating. We need to pull up to help with the heat. Okay. That was close. Why did everything heat up so fast? Why did everything heat up so fast? Were we hitting retrograde too hard? Were we hitting retrograde too hard on our exit? We need to set this as our target. Whoa. And then we need to focus the moon. Holy. Okay, and we'll get something good going on with this node. So, I mean, shall we just point for maneuver? Point for maneuver. Oh shit. Okay. Delete the maneuver. I think I messed up a little bit. Need to pull us in. Something like that. Alright, point maneuver. Just point prograde and make the burn slowly. Copy that. Let's just cancel the maneuver and then watch this line. This is our line, right? So once we go prograde, we'll make that maneuver. Gonna give her a little bit of juice. And that should be good, and we can adjust at our next stage. Can adjust at our next stage. Which shall we just like warp here? Kinda wanna warp there, use whatever fuel we have to start a maneuver, and then alright. So now we want to begin pulling in an orbit, right? But how are we gonna do that? Because we're looking kind of rough. I mean, if I slowly burn, what would it be? If I slowly burn retrograde, it should help, right? Put maneuver node at periapsis, perigee, then increase retrograde. Add maneuver. Full retro. I see, I see. Okay. And even with the little amount of fuel we have, we can get a really good orbit. We can get a really good orbit. With the little fuel we have. So we'll have a lot to fine tune before we even get to our landing rocket. We might just, yeah. So we point maneuver. I need to remember to try put my maneuvers there so that stuff like this happens. What do you think? Should I just stage now? Get rid of this big old thing? Actually, no. Because we want to use this booster to get us as close as possible. Slow us down. And then we'll detach everything. And then we'll cut engines, detach, go to our landing booster to save as much fuel as possible for our return home. Because I guess we could also... No, legs aren't long enough. I was gonna say put some legs on this part, try to land like that. I'm gonna start burning at around like 3 seconds. We are pointed for a maneuver. And burn. All right. And now we can stage. And very good. Okay. So now we need to adjust like that. All right. Or does it really matter? Because we can just bring this in closer and then adjust on the way in. Right? So let's do this. And then we're gonna add a maneuver here. bring it in closer. Right? And then we'll be here. And we'll bring that side in closer. And then we're 50K in. And then we can really start making things happen. So our first maneuver point out here, we can point towards that maneuver. Just invented the Homan transfer. What's that? The Homan transfer? What's that? What's that? Am I a pioneer of our times? Your maneuver set up to go from the larger to smaller orbit. Yeah, I'm kind of just another day, you know? Just another day for someone like me. Just another day. All right, we're gonna make this a slow burn. Just to make sure everything goes right. I mean, we can probably speed it up just a little bit. And then just a very, very slow burn. Let this rock. Very slow burn. And we're good. So now we look at maneuver 2. And we'll... So do I delete maneuver 1? And maneuver 2 will still be there? Or like, how do I... Because like, it's showing me this node still. Click the check on the nav ball. Oh, okay, check. Got it. So now we have to go to this maneuver. 31 minutes. This will give us enough time. And then let's just make sure we're pointing the right way before we even get there. Look at Jebediah, man. If it's a green check, the game is saying you are close enough to be considered a complete maneuver for the next one, but it doesn't really matter. Got it. Got it. Speed it up a little bit. We're also going to do a slow burn for this one, just because it's such a low speed. I don't want to max and then miss it. Like something like this isn't too bad. There we go. We're good. That one didn't go away, but oh well. Okay. Now we begin our planning. I mean, I guess we'd want it to be here, where we adjust our up down in relation, right? It's like I want to go. I guess since our momentum's carrying us, so we'd have to go that way in order to do what I want to do without slow us down too much. So maybe it's here where we add a maneuver to. I mean, because we want something like this, right? What if I hit a quick one? What if I hit a quick one? What if I hit a quick one? I gotta point towards maneuver though. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. There we go. Now, do we want to bring the orbit in? I mean, we're already 48. So should we just start our descent, right? I mean, that's not bad. Because he's gonna keep going this way. So we can probably, I feel like that's not bad, right? We make that burn and we're fine. I wish I could show you a projection of where he would be. Because if I point this right on him, by the time we get there, this is gonna rotate a lot, right? Or is it? Hmm. Yeah, so I want to be a little bit further this way. Pretty sure that's how it rotates, right? I think we go for it. I think we go for it. We go for this landing. We use this to slow us down. Detach. And then this one as we're coming down. Shift and control. Shift and control. Alright, so we're just gonna like warp here. Yeah, see, he's already rotating a lot. Truthfully, I might not want to even go even further. I might want to go even further. Here we go. It's time to save Bill. Maneuver complete. And we're going to start our descent. And I mean, when will we be here? In 5 minutes? So anywhere along this line, I could pull prograde if he starts getting further. I could go prograde if he starts getting further. So let's just speed it up a little bit, see where he's going to be at. Maybe we pull a little bit of retro. We are a little bit further than expected. So maybe we just pull a little bit of retro, bring it back a little bit. We can get the mark like right on the ship. I think it'll be a decent maneuver that we got. Something like that. Maybe a little, so we want to do triangle, a little normal maneuver. And then we want to be pointed retro coming in, right? I believe we want to be pointed retro as we start coming in. There is my plateau. Well, actually, we're going to be flying past Bill for a second. We're going to be flying past Bill for a second. Looks like our landing will be pretty good. Is that him right there? Is that him right there? That's not Danny Diaz. That's not Danny Diaz. All right. Don't worry, Bill. We're coming to save you. He's been standing in that spot for who knows how long. For who knows how long. We just want to make sure our speed isn't anything crazy. As we start coming down. He's right there. He is right there. I mean, it doesn't get much closer than this, does it? It doesn't get much closer than this. Go landing gear. That's perfectly fine. And we'll bring her down nice and slow. And look at that. Not even a kilometer away. Touchdown. Boom. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Now we'll switch to Bill. And we'll just walk him on over. And we'll just walk him on over. It'll be a little bit. Oh, God. Why would you jump that high, Bill? Imagine he died. I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed. I mean, we could bring the rocket over a little bit, but I'm kind of scared to do that. I'm kind of scared to do that because I don't know how to do that fine control on land. So Bill is just gonna walk it on over. This is low-key taking a while. I wish you could be like, go there. Like League of Legends, just click and then speed it up. What is this? The maneuver tool. Huh. Interesting, interesting. We only got 800 more meters that he has to run. Sit back and relax. Let's go ahead and sit back and relax. Has it already been 51 minutes? How have I been live for 51 minutes, bro? We just landed. These missions take a long time. Goodness. So I think what the plan will be is we are going to... We'll try to plan the first part of the space station. And maybe launch it. Maybe launch it this stream. But we will see. Because, I mean, obviously, I've never done that. So, like, you just have to set the orbit, right? And put a bunch of those RCS things on it. But with the RCS, how do you refuel them? I don't know how to refuel them. Would it just be you have to do a resupply mission? But it's like, I doubt they're resupplying it that often. Like in real life, or maybe no, they can't be. That's like super expensive, no? One small step for Kerbal kind, Bill. Doing what no Kerbal has done before. Walking the surface. That was a pretty dang close landing. Like, all in all, that was really good. All in all, that was really good. Not even a kilometer away. Can this guy sprint or something? Can he sprint? Kind of taking his sweet time. Hold up, wait, I just hit the jackpot. Oh, hey, hey. There has to be a keybind to just make him auto walk, right? Can you build bases in this game? Like, can I build a moon base? I didn't see anything in, like, because, like, you'd obviously have to put it in the rocket to bring with you. I didn't see anything for that. Is that only in 2? And everybody hates 2, though, so... Is it just, like, satellites and space stations, not, like, moon bases? We're still not even halfway there. We're still not even halfway there from where we landed. People land stuff on the moon and colony bases, so yeah, but there aren't really official moon-based parts. Got it. Also, I saw... It was a while ago. This guy, like, he'll like, save other people's Kerbals that are out in space. Is there a game mode that, like, it's multiplayer? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just, like... I don't know. Am I just, like, making stuff up? Am I just making stuff up? Also, I saw someone say that they played this game with their friends. And in VR? How is this possible? I did see a clip of someone, like, in the cockpit and only doing, like, a whole mission as if they were the Kerbal in the spaceship. That could be cool. That could be cool. Doing a whole first-person mission. Could be something. Matt Lone Blunderbirds. He just uses other people's save files to tell the story, but there are multiplayer mods. Interesting. How does multiplayer work? How does multiplayer work? Because I feel like it's like, does one person build the rocket and then all the Kerbals just hop on in and everyone just watches? All right, we're over halfway there. Bill Kerman is happily strolling along. I know I could have used the rocket to, you know, come over here and get closer, but I wasn't risking that. I wasn't gonna risk that, a hover maneuver to get closer. Because I'm still not exactly sure how WASD controls the spaceship. I'm still not sure how that works. I'm gonna have to speed this part up in the YouTube video. I'm gonna have to speed this part up in the YouTube video because golly, we've been walking for a little bit. It's been like 8 minutes. We've been walking for about 8 minutes to the spaceship. If not more, I don't know. I feel like if multiplayer was very in-depth, that could be super fun, I think. That could be super fun to do. It's kind of upsetting, like, I'm getting into this game and, like, the second one sucks, apparently. And the second one is just bad. I was looking at the reviews for the second one last night, and it's overwhelmingly negative. And it's like, whoa. I saw one review where they were like, this game scratches an itch that the first one just didn't. In my opinion, the first one was great with mods. They didn't even need a second one. They should have just overhauled the first. I feel like that's the case for a lot of games. I mean, look at Overwatch. There was no need for an Overwatch 2, bro. Just overhaul the first. I mean, what, this game, some graphical improvements, some optimization. I mean, they have DLCs out for it. I mean, I've gotten a lot of help thanks to ground control chat. But also, isn't it kind of crazy that like I've done this without playing tutorial or watching videos on how to play the game? I feel like that is pretty impressive. We've come so far from my first rocket to this. Because my first rocket was something. I didn't even know how to launch. I didn't know that shift or like Z activated the thruster. So I hit spacebar, it made a noise, and then it fell over. We're so close. Imagine like an asteroid just slams into the rocket. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. We're just gonna leave that trash here. Can you build rovers? Can you build rovers in this game? You can? Hey, maybe I'm not looking deep enough into things. We are almost there. We are almost homebound with Bill and Jebediah. We are almost home. How long has this mission been? 19 days. For this mission alone. Bill has been standing on the moon for quite a while. You just built a personal MUN transport vehicle? Oh. Are you in the Discord? You should be able to post it in general if you're in the Discord. I don't. Were you the one that said you don't really use Discord that much? Can't remember. Can't remember. Yeah, understandable. I'm not okay. How does he get up there? How does he get up there? Does he jump? Because he doesn't have any more SAS or RCS. Can he like grab onto the other person? Is that something that can happen? Like we gotta do some parkour stuff. How to make him land on top. Why was he making those gigantic jumps? Okay, there he goes. Okay. So we gotta do that at this. But he doesn't freaking jump properly whenever he's moving. He doesn't jump properly when he's moving. There has to be a way, man. There has to be a way. Why does he jump stupid? Why does he jump stupid? I mean, there's a ladder there. But yeah, there should... I can see another ladder, though. I wonder. How do I... Because I could, right? I could drop this. Wait. I could drop the parachute. Yes. Yes. So, this is what's going to happen. We're going to drop this. Can we drop this on the ground? There has to be where I can give this to another Kerbal. They fly back in there, refuel it, give it back, and he can fly up, right? There has to be a way. Tip the ship over? Brother. How do I switch to them? Switch to the Paladin 3. Go EVA. Oh, I guess I have to open the hatch. Am I tweaking? Hello? Hello? RCS? 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 Okay. Good up, Jeb. Alright. So we go to Bill. How do I give this to him? Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we go to Jeb. He enters. Oh, also. Or actually, we don't even need those right now. We still have our other ones. Oh well. Board. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? This is crazy. Okay. All hatches are obstructed. Can't exit. What do you mean? He's done it before. Oh, fuck. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. And then we... Boom. And then fly it up. Grab it. Board. Let's go. Let's go. Fly him up. Grab it. Board. And we have 2 Kerbals safe in the pod, ready to return home. So, look at that, it's a marathon too. I mean, we just take off. What way do I want to angle? I want to angle that way or that way. No, I want to go towards Earth. I want to go towards Earth because then we can come off of it, slingshot off the back end and fly towards it, get caught in it. Yeah. Right? I just want to take off and point towards Earth. But keep an orbit on the moon. Because we... So we want to go around this way? So we want to go opposite of Earth, which I don't know how... How do I decide, like... How do I go that way? I don't know, like, the WASD to control the ball. Go up slowly? Okay, and we want to go opposite. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hello? Why would it do that? 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 Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. I didn't kill the crew, but we have to do another fucking rescue mission. I think you... What? Fuck. Killed the crew's fine. They're just gonna have to sit here for a while until a new rescue mission comes and saves them. Back to the Space Center. Back to the Space Center. Fucking hell. Paladin 4. If you go to the rules and hit the little check mark and the other face, I think you should get the perms. Oh wait, actually, is it because... Here, give me 1 second. I think that's what it is. panels. Chatter. Okay, you should be good. You should be good. There we go. What the hell was that? What the hell? Okay. Well, time to go back to the moon. We're not sending anybody. We're not gonna send anybody. Because we have the remote control module. We just need them to get into this one. So we're fine. Goodness. Okay. Where's the moon? All right. 3, 2, 1, launch. I don't know why we overheated so fast last time. Like it was a super fast overheat. I was kind of scared. I thought it was just gonna start blowing up and falling off. We're taking a lot of heat. All right. Set his target. And we'll make a maneuver here. Or do we want to maneuver before that? Well, we have a encounter here that we could use. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. Typically, you start enter a low circular orbit and then make a maneuver for the moon. Yeah, but this is much cooler. Oh, but we don't have enough fuel for all that. We don't have enough fuel for all that. All right, we'll hit a orbit. We'll do a little orbit and then we'll make a maneuver because we'll have to go to our next stage. Whatever. I guess we can do it the right way or whatever. Actually, we need to point for a maneuver. Is it because this thing is so heavy it takes forever to go to point to maneuver. Is that what's happening? RCS didn't do anything. Reaction wheels. I have RCS up here, but I guess since it's in the enclosure, it's not going to be able to do anything. Alright, so now we can speed it up a bit. Yeah, we want it to be at like 10 seconds when we do our burn. We'll burn it. We'll burn it. Could have done it a little bit sooner. Good enough. It'll do. So... I mean, we're gonna want to come around here and start making a maneuver, right? Huh. Maybe not. Maybe somewhere over here. Oh, there we go. We got something. Moon encounter. Focus the moon. That's very far. That's very far. I wish speeding up time also sped up how fast your ship freaking turned, but it doesn't. But it doesn't. How are we doing on power? Probably going down because we are in the shadow. So this is a little scary. It's going down pretty fast. So we just have to set a good maneuver, and then we would just fly off, even if we ran out of power. At least we would fly towards it, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn this and then stage, and then we'll see what happens from here. Huh. You know what? That didn't work as planned. So I'm just gonna stage. I'm just gonna stage and we can plan from here. Add a maneuver. Okay. That's decent. And then we can make something happen. And then we can make something happen here. All right. So we will just... Yeah. We'll just go and we'll fast forward. There. Wow. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that was a little fast and we missed the whole maneuver by a day. But that's okay, because we have another chance here. Okay, because we have another chance here in 5 minutes. Where's my... Okay. We have another chance. Point towards maneuver. Speed up very slowly. And then at 8 seconds, we'll burn. Let's slow it down. I'll actually do it a little bit earlier. Huh? Huh? Okay. Okay. So we have something here. We'll add a maneuver. And we'll pull it in. And there we go. Cool. All right. So let's warp there. Alrighty. And now we have a burn here. Let's just make sure we're ported towards maneuver. Those things be wiggling. Alright, and now we will make our way towards the burn. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll pull it back down. And then we'll make the burn at 6 seconds. Maybe even a little bit earlier, just to be safe. Okay. We have an orbit. Now we want to add a maneuver there. And bring her in. And we'll just bring her in. Up here. Warp a little bit closer. Let's face maneuver. So far, so good. We'll burn. One. Speed up just a little bit more. We are facing maneuver correct. All right. And then we'll burn. And that'll be good. And then we'll come over to this one. We'll add a maneuver and pull it in. And then from here, we will from here, we'll start planning our landing. To save the mission that was to save one other person. Right. Oh, snap. I'm not even facing maneuver. I mean, I can just pull retro. And bring it in some. Why can't I, Shift isn't working. I can't, do a slow burn. Is it because I have a maneuver? No. I can't do a slow throttle. Why can't I slow throttle? Limited probe control? Is it because, is it because the moon's blocking? Is it because the moon's blocking? Signal? So I should have taken one Kerbal to do flow control. Fuck. Okay. That's okay. Add maneuver. Cannot add maneuver node. Like, you can't even plan a maneuver ahead of time? Like what? You have to have signal to plan a maneuver? Okay, now we have full... Now we have full control. I feel like right there will be good. And I think we're gonna have to learn how to make it fly in orbit or like on the planet to get closer, because it's gonna be super hard. All right, so we'll warp here. Because I'm not running 2 people a kilometer away. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing a slow burn, because they've already passed where I had it set. So let's put our landing like somewhere over here. And then hopefully by the time let's just keep it on retrograde instead of maneuver. By the time we actually start landing, it'll come together. And we may be in the dark here. We may be in the dark for the rescue. Let's put it right there for now. Let's warp here. See where we're at. I think this will be fine. I think. I am scared that I can't see. I am scared about that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We just got to keep an eye on this right here. We got to keep an eye on these numbers right here. How is that looking? They're here. I'll pull it a little closer. I think now they won't move as much, right? Since we're this close by the time we land. So we can just kind of rock this. Okay. Slowly but surely. We'll just let this rock. We will just let this rock. Should have put lights on this. We got a few lights. We got lights on the inside. I should have put some spotlights on the outside. Okay, let's slow it down just a little bit. You don't want to be coming in too fast. There they are. Terrain. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Alright, let's slow them down a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Alright, let's cut. Go next. We're here. They're there. Why is it doing this? I'm going for manual control. I'm going for manual control. Point retro. I'm so scared. Can't see anything. Gear is down. We have touchdown. Okay. I'm not even gonna. I mean, they have their shit, right? I'm just gonna make them fly over here. I literally. You know what? I'm gonna do that off stream. I'm just gonna walk them over here off stream. I feel like that's not really fun for the stream. I feel like that's not fun for the recording. So I'm gonna walk them off stream over here, and then tomorrow we will pick up getting them home, and then starting our International Space Station.